What would you pay to neutralize a single high-value enemy weapon system? For Ukraine, whose forces are locked in a grinding war of attrition with Russia, such targets are more than strategic trophies, they're game changers. On the 14th of September, 2025, Ukraine's military intelligence claims to have destroyed a Russian Buk-M3 surface-to-air missile system near occupied Zaporizhzhia. What happened, why it matters, and what this could tell us about the changing dynamics of modern warfare. The Buk-M3 is one of Russia's advanced anti-aircraft systems. Deployed to protect key airspace and military assets, it can present a serious threat to Ukraine's aircraft, drones, or missiles. According to the Main Intelligence Directorate of Ukraine, GUR, Special Forces detected this Buk-M3 near the town of Oleksandrivka in occupied Zaporizhzhia Oblast and successfully carried out a strike that destroyed the launcher. The event was made public on the 14th of September 2025. Ukrainians say the cost of a system like this is between 40 and 50 million US dollars. To appreciate why this specific strike is important, we need to understand the role of systems like the Buk-M3 in modern conflict. The Buk, Russian, forest or bush, series of surface-to-air missile complexes has long been part of Russia's integrated air defense architecture. The M3 version is among the more modern iterations, capable of engaging multiple air threats, including aircraft, cruise missiles, and drones, often at medium to high altitude. It's designed to shield ground forces and other assets from aerial attack. Zaporizhzhia Oblast, where this strike occurred, is under partial occupation by Russian forces. The region has been a frontline in recent months, with frequent clashes, drone attacks, and missile exchanges. Control of airspace remains contested. For Ukraine, neutralizing air defense assets reduces the risk to drones and aircraft, enabling better reconnaissance, strike capabilities, and maneuver. Special Forces operations, such as the one conducted by GUR, often rely on intelligence, surveillance, possible infiltration, or long-range firing capability. These operations are high-risk, high-reward. In this case, GUR claims that its special operators detected the presence of a Buk-M3 launcher and then delivered a successful strike. The precise method, drone strike, artillery, missile, or covert sabotage, is not described in the public announcement. Let's dig into what would have been involved technically in pulling this off, and what the implications are for both sides. Detection and targeting. To find a mobile missile system like the Buk, one needs reliable intelligence, likely a combination of HUMINT, human intelligence, signals intelligence, drone surveillance, or electronic warfare detection. These systems are often somewhat mobile, so timing is crucial. Strike method. While GUR says fire damage, the announcement does not specify how the system was destroyed. Possible methods include long-range artillery or rocket artillery, guided missiles, e.g., anti-radiation, precision-guided, air-delivered strike, or sabotage. A strike must disable not just the launcher, but also supporting radar, guidance, and reload systems, or else repair or relocation would restore functionality. Value and cost. The claimed value of the Buk-M3 is 40 to 50 million US dollars. That's consistent with Western open-source cost estimates for advanced air defense systems, taking into account not just the missile launcher vehicle, but the radar, the electronics, the missiles themselves, and the logistical support. Losing such a system is a blow both materially and morally. Operational effect. Removing a radar or launcher in a contested airspace opens up opportunities. Ukrainian drones, reconnaissance flights, and precision strikes face less air defense suppression. It may allow safer corridor for aircraft. It forces the opponent to reallocate air defense, reduce patrols, or keep systems in more protected/less forward positions. Risks. Such operations could alert Russian forces to their vulnerabilities. If detection capabilities are compromised, they may shift systems, increase camouflage, mobility, or deploy decoys. There's also risk of collateral damage or escalation. Now, why this strike is significant beyond the immediate tactical victory. Morale and symbolism. Every destroyed high-value system is a message. Ukraine has reach, capability, intelligence, and is able to threaten even well-protected assets. This lowers the enemy's sense of security, raises questions about where vulnerabilities lie. For Ukrainian public opinion and for international observers, successes like these build confidence. Cost asymmetry. Destroying a multi-million-dollar weapon with far lower cost methods, drones, missiles, maneuver, is cost-efficient. The side that can impose greater material loss per unit cost tends to gain strategic advantage, especially in extended conflicts with limited budgets. Shifting air defenses. As losses accumulate, the Russians may have to change how they deploy their air defense architecture, increasing movement, decentralizing, decreasing use of fixed radar or high-signature systems, increasing camouflage and adaptability. These changes can degrade effectiveness or raise logistical costs. Impact on future operations. With fewer enemy air defense systems, Ukrainian strikes, both missile and air, can be more daring. Intelligence and reconnaissance may operate with less risk. Moreover, the destruction of such a system may weaken the enemy's ability to project force in nearby sectors. International implications. Weapon systems like Buk-M3 are of interest not just militarily, but politically. Their deployment, loss or capture, shape narratives around military aid, capability gaps, and the effectiveness of supplied weapons. Allies of Ukraine may see evidence that certain classes of weapons are important to counter, or may adjust their own aid towards air defense detection/suppression systems. Strategic geography. Zaporizhzhia is an important region. It's partly occupied, partly contested, with energy, industry, and supply routes at stake. Control over parts of its territory has implications for the broader southern front of Ukraine, maritime access, and supply lines. Destroying an air defense asset in this area may slightly shift the balance of power in local engagements. Risk of escalation or retaliation. But it's not without danger. Attacking high-value systems could provoke stronger air defense responses, missile barrages, or shifts in strategy by the opponent. Russian forces might move to more protective positioning or increase counterfire. In short, the destruction of the Buk-M3 near Oleksandrivka is more than just another headline. It reflects growing Ukrainian capability to find and neutralize Russian air defense systems, and the ripple effects could be profound. What do you think this means for upcoming operations in Zaporizhzhia or the broader air war? Have you seen similar strikes elsewhere that change the dynamics? Let me know in the comments. If you like analysis like this, please subscribe and hit the bell for updates. Thanks for watching.